What is up, guys? This is JKU390 with part 2 of Let's Play Mega Man 04. This is actually my second time doing this. Well, the audio for it at least. But it's whatever. So I don't know if I got to explain this last time, but there's the weather. See how there's a little yellow square around it? Well, that's how you know that that's the weather I need to get next skill. I don't really know how much of it I explained since I guess I had to do this again because it's messed up last time. Anyway, to get an X skill, you have to go where or if the weather has to be right, where it's the gold, and then you have the weather control machine to make it where it is. It makes the level harder when you do, but if you beat it, like beat the boss like that, then you'll get their X skill. I went for these first two bosses that I'm going after because they both have sub-tanks. So I thought, it'd make sense to go after them. And then after that, the first person I had on my bounty list of people to kill is the stupid chicken. Because the chicken, if you remember from the first part, is kind of a douche. But that is beside the point. I don't remember what this boss's name is. I just remember it's a chick. It's the weird plant lady. I just don't know her name. I mean, for obvious reason. If you look at some of the names of these boss, I guess they're robot bosses or robot masters. Because as I said before, they're not really Mavericks, because they're not Reploids gone bad. So I don't know. Oh yeah, to cut those vines, it does much better to use the handpiece. As you saw there when I demonstrated using the Z-Saber, and it didn't do crap. Your hand just kind of tears straight through it. So yeah, this part's a bit off probably. I kind of just walked inside, immediately sat down, and started recording. Why? Because I know I don't have much time to do anything today, so I wanted to hurry and get this done. Because after this, I'm going to start uploading it. And then I got plans for the rest of the day. So, my commentary might be off because of that, as well as anything else. Alright, so I don't know about those vines on the side, or not the vines, the, thorn, I guess, type spikes. I don't know if they're here if you don't come here in the sun. I'm pretty sure those vines right there, either they're not here or they don't grow back. I'm not really sure which. Because like I said, I looked at the walkthrough, I found where the sub-tanks were, so I was like, okay, I'll go there first. I looked up where the sub-tanks were, but other than that, the game is pretty much blind. But then again, it doesn't require much work to find where to go. And since there's not really hidden stuff in this one, like cyber elves or anything like that, I didn't have much to worry about. Wow, it kind of messed up there for a second, but I think it's all good. Check well, I guess Audacity, but my audio. Yeah, it's going good. I'm still in stereo, so, oh, excuse me. I don't know how loud it's going to be. I'm going to actually move it down some. There we go, now I can see it better. Well, it's actually a bit quiet. I don't want to turn it up now, because if I do, then that will really... Well, it'll change everything. Well, at least this part's a lot shorter than the last one. Because the last part was 34 minutes, maybe? Because I wanted to get it in showing off the base and everything, get that over with, so everybody could see all of the people on our base. Alright, so here we go against the mini-boss. This guy, you basically just shoot him or slash him. I think it takes 3 slashes or 2 powered-up slashes. Or 2 powered shots or whatever. And then, as you see, it turns around. Also, as he starts getting weaker, he'll start throwing mines and all that other crap. But that wasn't really anything I had to worry about, because luckily at that point I found out my new way of fighting him. Which I think I'll be getting to here in a second. It might be right when he turns around here. Yeah, just stand there and start waylaying on him. There's the mines, though, you see him. And, yeah, so the sub-boss isn't that big of a problem. Now, what was... Oh, that's right. My fail to get the sub-tank. I mean, it's not, like, the biggest fail in the world, obviously, but... I probably could have did a lot better. Those, I was not expecting to break. I was thinking I'd just be able... I mean, it makes sense that they break, but... It's like, oh, crap. Because I wanted, obviously, to collect anything I see on screen. Due to Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis as a child, I'm kind of OCD about picking up every little item I see. Played it with my mom, and she's like, you always have to make sure you have at least one ring with you at all times, which, if you don't and get hit, then you die, so it made sense. But since then, anything on screen, I gotta pick it up, or I gotta at least attempt to. But yeah, here's where the fail comes in. Try to do like I did in the first part, where I jump up and grab the propeller. Which luckily I learned how to do that then, because that's how you get the sub-tank. For anybody that's trying to, I guess, play this game and want to get the items. Problem I really didn't get. I should have held down the jump button with it. Because I would just tap it and barely jump. And then I'd hit the, I guess, grab button, so I'd miss. I'd just be like, whoop. See, I wouldn't jump high enough. And I think I'd get it in, not next try, but possibly the next one. This one I'm not going to get it. I was like, wait, what if I just go to the right side with it? Then I won't have to fight the other stupid one over and over. Oh, nope, didn't get it that time. And then, of course, I had to go and milk for more items. But yeah, there's the sub-tank. And I don't know how I didn't hit those spikes, but I'm not complaining. So yeah, the hand, I mean, I can see how it can be very helpful, but more than anything, it just seems kind of tedious. I had to see what was down the lower path, so... And of course, there you saw how crap the Z-Saber was against it, opposed to your hand that just tears through it. And I was like, oh, well, if I can get full health, which I just did, because I wanted to fill my sub-tank all the way. And there it is. And then, if I would have taken the upper path, there's where it would have led me. So, nothing really changed. I did notice there was some money back there that I missed. And this part was stupid. I turned around and the laser was still coming. And oh, I did get the health. Cool. Alright, never mind then. Alright. So yeah, I don't fully know what to talk about. I mean, I don't know if I said to you guys that I finally decided on my major. Well, this is my second year in college. About to be third, technically. Well, not really about to be third, but the year's about to end. But I finally decided that I'm going to be a history major. And no, I don't really think I'm going to teach, or actually I don't even have anything I want to do with history. It's more I needed a major, and a lot of careers will just accept anything as long as you have a bachelor's or master's degree. Like some places will just say bachelor required. So I was like, oh, okay, then I'll go with something I enjoy, history. And then my minor, if you're wondering, is sociology. I might have talked about that in the last part, but I think I talked about it actually in the second one that I have to redo because the audio messed up. Oh, wait. Thought about a rat wandered in, but it was just you. You're going to a lot of trouble for the environment. Too bad that trouble will be wasted. You have no hope of stopping Ragnarok. If you're just going to waste energy, give it to me. I'll drain you dry. See, I don't know why that thing's trying to destroy nature and everything. I mean, it's kind of a plant. I mean, I don't know. It just seems a little weird. I mean, it's throwing nectar at me. That's what I assume that purple, like, or brown, yeah, it's brown, I don't know why I said purple, that brownish crap is, but pretty sure it's nectar, because if it hits you, not only does it mess your controls up, you get attacked by bees. But I mean, she, like, even right there, I think she's conducting photosynthesis. She sits there, gets all sparkly, and then gets more health, which I didn't know at the time, but that ended up really affecting me later. And she's shooting here, throwing these freaking, like, carnivorous watermelons. And up there's a turret with, I don't know. My mind perceives what's on that turret as a pink bow tie. But that just might be the way it looks in the Movie Maker. But yeah, she abuses the crap out of those, and her health is almost all the way back up. Well, I guess 75%. Because of that stupid healing. And here's where I think I learned what she was doing. Oh, no, not yet, because now I'm just trying to kill the turret because it was annoying me. And like all bosses, they do more damage if you run into them than if they hit you with their attacks. But it's all good. I have 1 health left. And here's where I finally wanted to make sure that she was dead coming up. Pretty sure I just run up and start... Oh no, that's where she goes all tornado-y and crap. There we go. And I finally kill the turret and another one pops out. I don't know if it was supposed to do that, but it just kind of annoyed me. Yeah, because see, there was 2 more right there. It's a good thing they dropped that health. Because I don't know if I would have survived the rest of this if not for my Cyber Elf. No, I definitely wouldn't have. I would have died just now. But there I went. I'm shriveling up. I'm a flower cut down before I could blossom. Lord Weil. Okay, so... Dead. And... Let's see what my ranking was. 78, so B. The Sluggish Warrior. Noble Mandru is what I think it said. And I got Sky Chaser. Artificial plants, how ironic, blah blah blah. Humans capable of stupid things, wonderful things, magic things, scientists doing stuff. You know, all the important stuff she usually talks about. So here I wanted to make my Cyber Elf more powerful. I mean, why not, right? As far as I know, there's nothing else to use E-Crystals for in this game. And the more powerful that thing is, the more powerful I become. Plus, I mean, just look at the thing. It's adorable. And it gives me +4 to Vitality. But yeah, up there where it says level 1, 2, I didn't realize that's the number of squares I have open, like 1, and then I have rank 2 open. I was like, oh, it must be level 12, so I can have up to 12 things on here. Well, that's good, because I only have 6 so far. I didn't realize above it where it said max level. I mean, it makes more sense now, but... Then I was just like, okay, 6 out of 12. Sounds good. And I was like, oh, it talked. It said my name. So yeah, I can be easily entertained by this. And the music just got much louder, so I'm going to have to edit that and, yeah. Alright, I'm going to get a mechanical pencil out of my pocket because it keeps stabbing my side. There we go. Yes, Zero, be careful. Alright, so this part, luckily I already knew what I needed to do. Which is take that and you can melt the snow. I think if you come here where it's not the weather to get the X skill, like if it's a level that makes the game easier on you, I don't know if that snow is even here. Snow or probably ice or any ice spikes or anything like that. But I didn't care. I just had my one thing that I was after. And that is a... Basically, well, the first thing you gotta get is a key card. Which you're actually about to see here in a second. And my neighbor turned on his lawnmower. But right here, this next robot, watching his hand. There it was real fast if you saw. And there I shown it off. It was a key card. So you gotta have your Zero Knuckle out. And you rip the card away from it. And then you don't want to use it for anything else, or else obviously you'll lose the key card. At least if you want the sub-tank. If not, then, you know, throw it at somebody. It doesn't matter. Alright, so I guess if I took the upper path, I'd come from that top door. But here's kind of like the sub-boss. And probably a pretty good grinding spot for those gears. Because actually, what was it I did? I went through this part one other time, and I got about 9 pieces from those gears. I can't remember why, though. And that doesn't matter. Oh, I do remember. It was the time I did before this. That's how I knew what to do immediately. Because whenever I went through this level the first time, I ran out, and there's a thing of ice, like, stalagmite/tite. I can never remember which ones they are. But I ran outside the door and just pretty much ran straight onto them like an idiot. So, technically, I guess I don't even have any of those anymore, because that was before. Oh, well, that's fine. Yep, there's the ice spikes. I'm tired. But, oh well. I always like the little hard hats. The metals. But I hate this stupid section. I mean, if you step off to the side a little bit, then you'll hit the spikes. And I always accidentally hit the... See, like that, I accidentally hit that button. I was like, no, I wanted that health! So I started trying to shoot the other one to go back up. The buttons on the right go up, ones on the left go down. Pretty self-explanatory. If I stepped on that ice, it would kill me. And luckily, there was another health thing dropped, but still. Sometimes I swear the health disappears, but they still give it to me because they're just being nice. And here's where you bring the card to, right there. It's like, oh, and you put it in and it opens the door. Alright. I had to make sure my Audacity file is still going. But yeah, I got the sub-tank now. What else was there here? I mean, you guys can obviously see, now I'm just doing the usual thing of follow the path that it gives you. And abuse the crap out of the Z-Saber by, if you see anything, slice the crap out of it. I know those purple guys you can't hurt. They can hurt you, but, well, actually, as far as I know, you can't hurt them. Maybe one of your weapons can, but I just run past them because I don't want to risk it. And heck, maybe I'll even get something later that can. I didn't try to actually go after him with anything, but as far as I know, you can't hurt them. Alright, so right here, I played this part once, and the game stopped on me. Well, I'll explain it later. Kept me waiting, hero. Okay, I skipped all this stuff really fast, I guess. There is no way I read that. Oh, well. Yeah, the first time I played this, my conversion failed. And I got all the way up to the beginning of this boss battle. So I didn't actually get to... Well, basically I had to come and fight him again. I had to redo the boss fight. So that's why there was a weird cut where I was in somewhere, like a different spot. Because I tried my best to be standing in the right spot, but you know how it works. So actually, that's his X skill right there that he's shooting with all the ice coming off the ceiling and the floor. But I didn't know how much damage it was going to do, so I was like, okay, time to use a sub-tank. Gah! Not bad. True to the name, hero. But it's not over yet. Not by a long shot. True power of Ragnarok is only awakening. Should start preparing your list of excuses, and you have to explain why you couldn't save Area Zero. Alright, seems like a pretty easy list to make. I mean, one, all the humans are racist. They're like, oh, sorry, Zero. You're a Reploid, we won't let you on our land. And then all the other people are just stupid. They're like, it's not that I don't like you, but I care about what everybody else thinks. Because I want to be accepted. So, I'll give you this, but go away. I mean, I understand the veterans of the war, but just like the children and stuff, that's just depressing. Mavericks have never done them any harm, to my knowledge. Alright, so here's just me showing off the X skills before I ended the part. Nothing spectacular. Of course, I accidentally turned it off as I went back, but I got it. Alright, so there's the ice one that the wolf guy has, and then there's the one that the plant lady has, the smashing rock jab of death. And then I tried to power up and see if I could use them, but it wouldn't let me. So, of course, I had to go play with my newfound power outside. Which I couldn't use the ice thing on that ledge for some reason. I was like, okay, but it works on the sand. So I hope the fact that it won't work on metal does not affect me later in the game. But until next time, guys, later.